You didn't hear that big ass motorcycle, did you? That just went
No,
right outside the window? Okay, good.
no.
I'll probably leave that in. That's funny. Okay. Welcome to our very first episode of what we're calling Bottom of the Barrel Presents the Dustbin. We've previously covered the works of one Dustin Ferguson on Bottom of the Barrel before, but in that show we celebrate the best worst movies of all time. It's become increasingly difficult to call some of his movies the best worst. In some cases, they're just the plain worst. So we created this new show where we can give his movies an honest assessment, and we're going to be airing this in place of Bottom of the Barrel some weeks, and it's going to be a lot of fun. And I'm joined with my co-host, Melanie O'Brien.
Hello.
So for this very first episode, we previously covered Robo Woman, which we will be making reference to in these episodes, as well as one called Horn Dog's Beach Party, which was directed by Dustin, but produced by Enrique Couto. So today we're going to be covering Invitation to Die. This is from 2014. It was when Dustin was still in Nebraska. He had not moved to Los Angeles and opened up SoCal Cinema Studios or any of that sort of business. This is early days Dustin Ferguson fare. Melanie, what are your thoughts on this movie?
My first thought was okay, so IMDb has it as 2014. That's the
Hmm.
release date. I want to know when it was actually filmed because no one has a cell phone.
Yeah, it's very interesting.
It's all landlines all the time and people not having sources to reach out to the other people during it. Um, it also has another title, Reunion Massacre.
Yeah, if you were to go and search for this movie right now on Tubi, you'd find it under Reunion Massacre. And if you search Reunion Massacre on Google, Invitation to Die comes up. So that's weird.
Yeah, Invitation to Die I could only find on IMDb, his YouTube channel, Dustin's, and Rotten Tomatoes. That's it.
Now, there's a theory about why this might happen. And why this happens so often with Dustin's movies, where you'll have two different titles in two different places. Like on Letterboxd, it'll be one title, on IMDb, it'll be another. And there's a thought that these movies are released initially, or were released initially, did very poorly, and then were re-released with a different name and very minimal changes, which is very dishonest. It's kind of shady, and it appears to have happened with this movie.
Yeah, it seems I don't want to use the term bait and switch, but that's the best thing that comes to mind. Um, because even the logos are different. It's not even the same font. It's
Hmm.
just it looks like a completely different film on the surface, but then you would pop it in and it's the exact same thing if you bought both of them. If they were released. Invitation to Die I could not find a physical copy of, so I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's confusing.
It's definitely very strange, but adding fuel to that theory is the fact that this one starts off with Dustin loves to do movie intro segments for some reason. And this one starts off
Yeah.
with a horror hostess named Grindhouse Ghoulia, who is introducing the movie. And when she does, she introduces it as Reunion Massacre, but she's not moving her mouth and it's dubbed over.
Tonight, we're showing a spooky little Halloween potboiler called
Reunion Massacre.
So it was
Yeah.
called something different at some point in time, and maybe they hadn't landed on what it was going to be called when it got re-released, because she does not say anything. She just says today's movie is going to be, and then you hear over top Reunion Massacre.
Right.
So they might have still
It
been deciding at the time.
yeah, and it doesn't even sound like her voice
No, it
at
sounds kind of
all.
weird. Yeah.
Yeah.
Again, as per usual with these things, this movie is an hour long, and Melanie will get into some breakdowns later, but this is another one of these deals where it's 10 minutes of credits as well as being an hour long. So with his
Hmm.
movies, that's the usual thing. Like a fifth or a sixth of the entire runtime is the credits,
Yep.
and that's just the end credits. That's not even the beginning credits, which are slow roll as well. So crazy.
Yeah.
Oh boy, I end up saying "oh boy" in these episodes so often, which is terrible, terrible.
Yeah.
Oh my
They're
God.
terrible.
Yeah. Another thing that Dustin likes to do beyond the horror host thing, because he doesn't still do that, but one thing that he still does is he likes to take one of those 70s when you go to the movie theater intro animations of like a lion cub or the let's all go to the lobby or that sort of thing.
Yep.
And he loves to put that in. So that's at the beginning of this movie. He's still doing that. Like I watched Quake the beginning of Quakeosaurus the other day, which is
Hmm.
another one we're going to be looking at. It's pretty bad. Uh, but that's from like last year, and he's still doing that shit. So it's
Yeah,
weird.
no.
Don't know why. Um,
Yeah.
in the Grindhouse Ghoulia preview of this movie, it spoils the ending too. So
Does it?
it shows her stabbing up the bad guy in big time. So
Oh my God, I don't remember that.
you have no reason to watch this movie. You know how it ends already.
Okay. Yeah. No. Mm-mm.
Another thing to mention about this movie is it is shot dark. It looks dark, even in the scenes where there's light, even when they're outside. I don't know if he realized it may be just a nitpick at this point because he was early in his career, I believe, but not
Yeah.
knowing how sun exposure works when you're doing outside shots is it's something that it's something you got to figure out.
Yeah, it didn't work.
Yeah. So we're introduced to our main character, who is Brianna Mitchell, and that's her name, and that's the actress's name, and she might be playing a fictionalized version of herself, but I don't think that he's that clever.
No. No, he just totally did not change names in the script.
Yeah,
It was
it's
place markers and that was it.
it's very strange. But
Yeah.
the actress slash character Brianna is at the amusement park. It's very dark.
Yeah, it's very Donald Farmer, film in a public place so you don't get caught. Security
Gorilla
can't
style.
find you
Yeah.
for, yes, and it's always an amusement park or carnival, something like that.
Yeah. She throws a ring in the trash, and that's supposed to be an indicator of something to come. And she visits a fortune teller, and it's one of those fortune tellers like the Amazing Zoltar. He's even called the Amazing Zoltar. So it looks like the one from
Yeah.
the movie Big. He named it the same as the one from the movie Big. Is that a thing? Like, is Zoltar an actual thing? Am I just goofing on this for no reason?
I th- I don't know, but I know those machines exist, but I don't know if that's a brand name.
Okay. Because I live in Canada and we don't have Zoltars here. We just have, I've never even
Yeah,
seen one of those in the wild.
we really like novelty down here.
Hmm.
So, yeah, I would not be surprised if it actually exists.
Yeah. We probably have like we like novelty in Canada too, but it's probably like a beaver or a lumberjack as your fortune teller.
A
And give
raccoon.
says,
Yeah.
"You've got a big bunch of maple syrup coming up, eh? In your fortune, in your future. So be on the lookout. Don't get too sticky." Um, so it talks with the voice of a guy who we originally thought was Dusty, but it's not Dusty. It is a guy who worked in the video store that Dustin used to own in Nebraska.
Yeah.
And doing research for these movies, we learn far more about Dustin than I ever wanted to know about. But
Yeah. It's one of those things where, oh God, I wish I didn't know some of these things.
yeah,
And maybe later on in further episodes, we'll talk about some of the research I'm doing right now.
yeah,
But, because there's a lot to it.
mhm,
Um, and, but none of it's a surprise. I'll
yeah.
just say that.
This fellow is apparently he's done voice work in some of Dustin's movies and he's done some like additional effects work and stuff like that, but he's
Hmm.
never had an on-screen role. So Dustin, give this guy an on-screen role. And if he wants one. If he doesn't want one, then that's fine. Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, he has the best last name ever.
I don't even remember what.
Cruiser.
Yeah, Cruiser. That's almost as
Seth.
good as Clint Beaver.
Yeah, I mean it's along the same lines. It sounds like so. Seth Cruiser.
Yeah.
And
If he wanted to
it's
give
not,
himself a silly name like Marvin Knife Sotelo, he could call himself Seth Cooter Coozer, right?
maybe he's not short enough to be called a cool nickname like Knife.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. He doesn't need to have a tough
Yes.
guy nickname. Maybe he's a
No.
huge dude, and that's why.
Doesn't need to prove anything.
Right. So now Brianna is making pasta, and we see every step of this process. She salts the water.
Oh
She,
God.
she even cracks the noodles, which is something that I do with spaghetti too.
Being married to a half Italian,
Yeah,
I can tell you, I did not ask him because I didn't want to anger him, but I have never seen or heard of cracking the noodles from a real Italian person. So, yeah, it's this scene. Okay, it kind of, in its terribleness and pointlessness, I kind of loved it
yeah,
because there were little parts of it. Because we see her tear apart a photo of her and a man, so we know, and she threw a ring
right.
out, so we know that they broke up. And she's making pasta for it's the entire process. It's almost real time that we're
Yeah,
watching this. And we see her trying to eat it, but the shot is just the back of her head blocking the plate of pasta. It's blurry. And it's such a little thing. I don't know if you noticed it, but it bugged the hell out of me when I was watching it. The pasta, she can't even get a fork in it. It's
yeah,
just like it's stuck together like a loaf, which means it's been sitting on the plate for at least an hour, just
yeah,
sitting out,
yeah.
and
The
it's
starch is all stuck
moving.
together. Hmm.
Yeah, she can't get a fork in it to take any out and even pretend she's eating it. It just moves across the plate like it's its own thing.
Yeah,
And she, oh God, so she threw the ring away, she tore the photo,
mm,
but she made a second plate of pasta for the table, I
yeah,
guess, to reminisce about making dinner for her boyfriend or husband or whoever we
yeah.
find out he is. And it's
I would
I
completely understand it if she had lost someone in an accident or to
right,
illness.
if he died,
Yeah,
yes.
because people do that to cope with
Yeah,
their grief. But if this is a person who you just want out of your life, I don't understand it.
I do not understand that part.
Yeah, I'd be like, thank
Um
God I only have to make pasta for one person. But I probably wouldn't even make pasta for one person. I'd probably just get takeout because I think that's what a lot of single people end up doing. But I don't
I mean, I'm married and I do that a lot. Who
know. Oh, do you?
cares?
Yeah.
Yeah. Um but yeah, so she has the two plates and then she decides I guess she's not hungry, so she went through all that prep for nothing and then she throws out all the pasta. That's the scene.
Yeah, and the sauce looks like ketchup as well. It does not look good.
Oh, it's no, it's like canned tomato sauce on top of starchy, stuck together spaghetti, and it is disgusting. And I would have
Horrible.
loved to see her actually try to eat it on camera.
Yeah, it would have been funny. Uh,
Hmm.
next scene, Brianna gets the mail, and the mail is addressed to her. This is dangerous stuff, Dustin. You can't. I'm glad you're not still doing this shit because her actual address is on the letter with her name.
Yes,
Yeah,
everything, like, okay, everything is on the internet. So I was able to find this in a non creepy way. Her address on the envelope with her name was her actual house. So Dustin's out there just filming mail of these women that are in his movies. And I'm assuming he wants a lot of people to watch him. So now they all know where she lives.
yeah. Hopefully she doesn't live there still, but
I don't think she does. I
no,
don't
that's
think she
good.
does. No.
Now the other weird thing
Well,
is
God.
about this in particular. If you, this is a fake letter. This is a letter that's an invitation to a reunion of sorts. If you're making a fake letter, put a fake address on it for sake. That's so dangerous.
I I don't understand the justification and why she didn't say, "Hey, let's make it another street name."
Yeah, I don't want my address on the internet. But at the same time, they end up filming this house a few other times, and you can clearly see the house number at least. So
Yeah, he likes to show off house numbers and where he lives and apparently where his actors live in his
and
films.
That's dangerous. And if you guys think that we're being weird because we looked that up, we're not looking it up to be weird. We're looking
No.
it up to prove how weird this is. That is something
Yes.
that you should never do. Um, pe- I don't know if you've maybe since in 2014, I would imagine people were weird on the internet. People are even crazier on the internet now. You don't want some
Yeah.
asshole showing up at your house because they're on a Dustin Ferguson movie tour and your address was clearly shown in one of the movies.
I like how you're implying that there is enough interest to have a Dustin Ferguson movie tour.
Maybe people like us that
Well,
hate
he would do it himself.
yeah.
That's the thing. He would be
Yeah.
like, "Hey, I have all these stars. Let's put me on
Yeah.
a star tour." I have friends.
So the letter, like we said, is inviting her to a high school reunion. It's been 10 years since high school.
Yep.
We know this because her mother calls on the phone and talks to her just about her mother gives us the narrative story dump here and tells us that she dumped a guy. That this is
Yeah.
somebody who she dumped. It's not somebody who she lost to illness or to a car accident or anything like that. She dumped him. He was abusive. And her mom convinces her to go to the reunion. She kind of like browbeats her into doing it. Like, you should go. You need to get out, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Stop.
for all we know, they broke up like 2 days ago.
Yeah,
And the mom is just like, "Oh, go get out of the house." Even
yeah,
though the daughter said, "Oh, I'm depressed today." "Oh, just go out.
yeah.
Go to
You
the
need a little,
reunion. Go see some people."
get some strange, you know?
I don't like it. I mean, I don't like leaving the house anyway, let alone when I'm feeling depressed. So I'm like, no, I'm on her side with this about questioning to go or not.
There's a VHS of Doll Killer sitting next to her when she's on the phone. That's one of Dustin's movies. I
The
don't blame
VHS
him.
tapes, yeah.
I don't blame him for doing that. That's something that I would do if I was making a movie too. Like just
Yeah.
throwing a copy of your own movie in there. So product placement.
I mean, his product placement gets way worse later, so
Yeah.
that's fine with me.
So she hangs up on her mom before her mom is done saying goodbye. Like as she's hanging up, you can still hear the mom talking,
Love you too, dear. Bye.
which is pretty
Yeah.
funny. I've never done that to my mom, but maybe I will one day.
Just
Say I
see what
learned from a
happens.
movie. I learned how to do it from watching a movie. Um, Brianna heads outside for a butt and remembers her fortune. And that's the whole scene. She goes out there, she smokes part of a cigarette, remembers her fortune, and then she puts it out on the ground, I assume to save it, like in the way where you're just like scraping the heater off of the thing so that you can smell it
Yeah.
later. That's gross. That's super stinky. Don't take that into your house, Brianna. It's gonna stink everything up. Ugh.
No, put it into a can that's outside so you can dump it later.
When I was a disgusting teenager and I smoked, I used to save cigarettes because I worked in a restaurant too, right? I got used to it. Like we at the restaurant, we would obviously not save them and then put them in our pockets because that's
No.
disgusting and unhygienic. We would have got
Yeah.
fired. I worked in a good, clean kitchen, but like if you were going to high school and you didn't have time between classes or whatever, you'd put it out and then put the thing in your pocket or back in the cigarette pack.
Yeah.
And you'd smell disgusting. Oh
And
boy.
yeah.
Mhm.
And you get used to it so you don't think you smell.
Yeah. And people look at you like you smell like a toilet, and it's true because you do. Don't do that. It's gross.
Yeah, kids, don't do that. Don't
Don't
save
do
your
that.
cigarettes.
Don't
If you're
smoke
gonna
at all,
smoke,
kids.
but if you're gonna, do it cleanly so you
Yeah.
don't smell.
But we don't condone it because I don't want to get kicked off YouTube.
Drugs are bad, kids.
Yeah.
Stay in school.
Next, we see a guy in a dirty basement putting on a clown mask, and he's going through all of his various knives. This basement's really gross too. That's something that I've noticed
Yeah.
about indie horror films that I really, really love. I love seeing filmmakers' unfinished basements because you see so many of them.
There's so many. And
Mhm.
honestly, I'm
Yeah,
gonna be completely 100% honest right now.
yeah.
Those basements, like in this kind of like the August Underground movies, like just the
Mhm.
dirtiest basement
Yeah.
you can think of. It's kind of like, okay, so for people who don't know, we live in an apartment building, 3 apartments. The basement downstairs is partially unfinished, but it looks like those basements.
Oh, okay.
It reminds me of that basement. I never want to go in it, even when our breakers are down there, so we have to go in there sometimes. And it's like I don't know. Sometimes I want to look in the corners, but then I'm like, do I? I don't know. So seeing the basements in horror films are kind of like personal.
Mark Polonia's basement is fascinating. There's all sorts of weird things in it. You see it in
Yes.
so many movies. Now, we have a basement in our house. It's a house, and humble brag, we have a house. No, we bought it in 2001 when houses were cheap. So there you
And
go.
you're in Canada, so it's
And
even
we're in
better.
Canada.
Anyway.
I mean, okay, to give you a peek behind the curtain of how the housing market is here, we bought our house for under $200,000 in 2001. And
Okay.
and the houses in our neighborhood now, if we were to sell it, we'd be getting 1.4 million, which
Yeah,
is
okay, so
ridiculous. Yeah,
it's on par with here then.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Our
not, it's nuts.
average home price, because
Mhm,
um I've stopped looking at houses to buy
mhm,
because our state's average home price is $600,000
mhm.
for like a two-bedroom, one bath house. So
Yeah, yeah. It's nuts. But our basement here was finished when we bought it, but there's been a couple of water problems over the years, and so
yeah.
it's partially finished, like one half of it's finished and the other half of it is kind of we've torn up the carpets and kind of had to go behind the walls and do some foundation repair, some fixing some leaks and
Hmm.
stuff like that. But that's when you've owned a home for almost 30 years, it's something that happens. And it costs a lot
Yeah.
of money over time. Oh, back to the show. That guy in the dirty basement puts on the clown mask and selects a knife from his selection of knives. Dusty calls him the Shape, and that is very annoying to me. Yeah.
Nope.
Stop. Make up your own stuff, man. Stop calling people like Officer Myers and Mr. Krueger and all that sort of
Like
shit.
like the shape, wouldn't that be almost like copyright?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure if they copyrighted the Shape.
They should have.
They should have for sure. Yeah.
And if they did, it's interesting that now we're making it public that in this film that no one's seen, he's using the name The Shape.
Yeah,
So,
definitely.
yeah.
While this is happening, Brianna is reading the novelization of the John Huston movie Phobia, which
Yes.
I watched, but I don't remember. Was it good? I don't remember.
I think I've seen it. It didn't stick with me obviously because I don't remember.
Yeah. Then her friend comes over to help decorate for Halloween, and it's so dark. It's very, very dark.
And does she really need a friend to help her put up three paper like decorations on a window?
And cotton batting on the bushes outside.
The fake spider webs are done so badly, and it's 2.5 minutes. And it makes me wonder, okay, so this is Nebraska, as we know from
Mhm.
the mail,
Yep.
and October, so not warm. And the friend is wearing like a dress and a tank top. Brianna's wearing shorts and a t-shirt. And I looked it up, and the average temperature in October in Lincoln, Nebraska
Yeah.
is 53 degrees Fahrenheit, which is not warm.
No, and that's at the end of October too. At the end of
Yeah,
October here, you might get a couple of days where you could wear some shorts or a short sleeve shirt or something like that and be comfortable because I mean, climate change has messed everything up. But
yeah, now,
in
yeah,
2014, it would have been cold. Here
yeah.
even. Yeah.
The
Is this music
friend,
by Dusty? I think this
what?
music is by Dusty. I think this
Oh,
music, yeah.
it's got to be. He can't
Okay.
afford anything to like license anything.
Yeah, or just public domain stuff or something. But what are you going to say about
Yeah.
that?
Well, I was gonna say the friend. So the friend is also urging her to go to the reunion. Everyone is telling her to like go on with her life, even though apparently her live-in boyfriend, husband, whoever
Yeah,
just left.
yeah,
Um, and she tells her to go get laid pretty much at the reunion, which
yeah.
I wouldn't want to do that with people I went to high school with. And it's yeah, and the friend's like, "Oh my God, the house looks awesome." And I'm like, no. And because all we see is the fake spider webs and a cat face taped to the window. And I
Yeah,
guess
that's
that's
awesome.
it.
Super awesome. And yeah, the pumpkin too.
Yeah.
This
And
whole scene serves no purpose.
what I don't understand, and this is adding too much realism into this entire thing
Mhm.
because that doesn't exist in Dustin's films. But so she's like, I'm your bestie, whenever she goes to say bye. So if she's such her best friend and she knows that Brianna is like wary or nervous or,
Mhm.
unsure about this reunion, why doesn't she go as her plus one?
Yeah, offer to go with her, man.
That's what a friend would do. I don't know. I didn't like that part. I thought it was very rude.
Yeah, it was rude and pointless and
Yep.
long and yeah. But then her friend, you don't have to worry about that rude friend for much longer
Nope.
because she goes into her car to go home, and the clown face guy does that thing where he comes up out of the back seat and stabs her. Problem.
Yeah.
When they do the reveal of him popping up and the stinger, the sound effect that goes with it, he's outside the car filming into the car, and the sun is beaming down on the car, and everything is blocked out by the sun's glare. So you
Yes.
can't see anything until he gets into the car. Dusty gets into the car with them, and then you see
Yep.
him do the cut. But he ruined his own jump scare. Way to go!
Yeah. Dustin's not good with the jump scares at all.
No.
Just don't try them. Just
Well,
stop.
well, this is happening. Brianna's watching TV in a Dustin Ferguson movie, which means that we're watching TV as well. And she's watching Casablanca. What does this have to do with anything other than the fact that this guy is gone? Um, I don't know. But was
It,
Casablanca public domain? Because his clips of it were so long.
it was a very long segment of watching her lay on the couch and watch Casablanca.
Hmm.
Um, I was wondering if it was public domain too. It
And
didn't seem like it's at that time was old enough to be, but maybe.
I don't know how
Um,
we're going to have to do some research into this for future ones because there's a
yes,
different movie of his where he shows probably 20 minutes of footage from The Driller Killer by Abel Ferrara.
yes.
And I don't know if he had to buy the rights to do that or if he just claimed fair use or what. I don't know. But it seems slimy.
It's questionable,
Hmm.
highly.
Brianna, I suppose, watching Casablanca has jogged something in her brain because now she's putting on makeup. I would imagine that she's going to the reunion, but she doesn't. There's no indicator to as such.
No, and the I don't think she has lights in the bathroom
Yeah, it is dark.
because it is so dark. I don't know. Like, I mean, there may be like one on the side, but that is a wicked dark bathroom, and I don't know how she could even see her face to put on the makeup.
Yeah,
That we don't really see much of in the rest of the movie anyway, so I think it was kind of
yeah,
pointless. Again,
yeah. But somebody calls her on the phone too, and her phone looks pretty cool. It's a pretty cool phone.
I like it for
Yeah,
landline phones. Yeah,
yeah.
like the rotary non-rotary phone.
Yeah. For the folks at home, you're going to see clips of it, but for the people who are listening, it's a rotary phone. It looks like a rotary phone, and it's got the circle. It's got the dial gear. I don't know what you call that. Rotary gear. I don't know.
The rotor, I don't
Yeah,
know.
the rotor, and then in each one of the spots where you'd put your finger to turn the dial, it's a button instead. So it looks kind of kitschy. It's kind of neat. I like it.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like it deserves one of the credits, I think, because you see a
It,
lot.
I mean, gave credit to everything else. Why not?
Yeah. Someone calls her and hangs up a couple of times, I think, and then Brianna leaves in the car. Now, I have a problem with this shot because this is one of the most Dustin shots ever. As the car has pulled out of the driveway and left, then he starts slowly panning the camera over, and you'd think that you'd pan the camera over to watch Brianna's car go and then head up the street. But no, he does it so slow that she's already long gone, and you see
Yep.
like random ass vans going by and stuff. It's just people's
Yes.
random cars. Um,
Well, I was wondering,
mhm.
okay, because like one of the cars kind of drives slow, given
Yeah,
it could have been that they wanted to know, like, why does this guy have a camera? Why are they filming me kind of
yeah,
thing.
maybe.
But was that the X?
don't think so because he would have had to park that van somewhere, and there's nowhere else to park at this place. We'll get into this place in a second, the place where she's going. There's
Yeah.
nowhere to hide there.
Okay.
Yeah. She is driving to what we can only assume is the reunion at this point, and Dusty is seated next to her in the car with the camera. And we hear all the road driving noises going by.
Oh, she's really driving this car.
Yeah,
Definitely.
we can hear road driving noises, and the visuals alternate between seeing a little bit of the side of her face because he's not got it right on the side of her head. He's got it
Yeah.
you can kind of see a little bit this much. Uh,
He's too close to
yeah,
like really back up into the window and get
yeah,
the shot right.
where you can see out the front windshield or to the side, and she's driving too fast to really see anything. It's just a blur.
Yes.
Yeah, Brianna, slow down. Slow down, Brianna. We want
Yeah.
to get some shots here. We want to see random ass people's houses.
Yes. And find out their addresses.
Yeah, so we can figure out where this place is that you're going.
Yes.
The clown mask guy doesn't have a van, so it wasn't him because he's just standing by the side of the road pointing the wrong way.
So I had a big problem with this, and it's so stupid. So she drives right by a
Yeah,
man in a clown mask
yep,
holding a machete
yeah.
in broad daylight in public with other people driving by, and no one seemed to notice.
There's a repeat instance of that with her later,
Yes.
holding a machete in broad daylight and no one noticing.
Yeah,
Uh,
apparently for a long time. Yeah.
She arrives at this place. Or no, sorry. The clown mask guy, as she's driving, she has a flashback sequence of her being beaten by this man. So that's sad.
So,
He was an abusive
yeah.
man. I don't
Yeah,
know
so
why
it's
she.
good they broke up. It's
It's
good they
good.
broke up.
Yeah. You don't need to keep making plates of pasta for him because he's a bad man. So, yeah.
Nope.
Rihanna. Okay. So now she's starting to arrive at this place. This is the reunion. There's no road or driveway to get to this place. It's just one of those things like my grandparents had a farm, okay? And when we drive to the farm, when you're going to the lodge house of the farm, you're driving down this path that's a little bit of gravel on either side, like two tire tracks and then grass in the middle. And that's exactly
Yeah.
what happens here too.
Yeah.
Um,
Yep.
I'm going to give all of you who may be going to a high school reunion a piece of advice here. And I've learned it from this movie. If you're going to a high school reunion, and the high school reunion, there's no road or driveway to get to the venue, and the venue is an abandoned house that's under construction, and there's no other cars there, turn around and go home. It's not a high school reunion. You are going to be killed.
Yes. That's it. I mean,
Oh,
and she's just like, huh? And like it seems like she's acting like, oh, I'm the first one here. She doesn't actually say that, but that's what's playing in my head when I watch this. And she's just walking around,
yeah,
looking
she's
around
just
like it's a normal
investigating.
thing.
I'm
It's like,
investigating this reunion. Where is everyone? Oh my goodness. Where's the
oh,
party, folks? Oh, turn around and go
yeah.
home. The
And
clown guy followed her here somehow too. And
yes,
when Dustin shows him, he makes a boing sound effect that I thought was very funny. It's a boing
he
like
did.
that.
Yeah, it was yeah. It was very random, but I did like it.
Yeah.
Um and it might be mean in my notes because I was getting angry at this movie. So I
Yeah.
was taking my rage out in my notes.
Mhm.
And I said, sometimes victims in horror movies deserve their fate because she's a fucking moron.
It's true. Sometimes they
It's
are.
true.
Yeah. She spends so much time silently looking around this place, and it's so dark. And you should have gone home, Brianna. Oh my God. By the time
Yeah,
she does finally decide she's going to go home, someone has sabotaged her car. Or how does William Shatner say it? Sabotage? Someone has sabotaged
sabotage.
her
Yes.
car. I
Yeah,
think it's
so
sabotage anyway. I think that's auto fluid on the ground. I don't know, but it won't
it's
start.
some fluid. I was thinking maybe like they cut something and there
Yeah,
was fluid on the ground. I don't know what it was.
yeah.
But she tries it, engine won't turn over. But a little thing you might have noticed, I don't know, is that when they show her like trying to like turn the engine on, she is not turning it
Oh, I did
in real
not.
life.
Fuck.
Well, yeah, because I guess her car works for real and she doesn't know how to just
Yeah.
do the thing.
All they had to do was unhook the battery for like 2 minutes to film it and then hook it back up.
You'd have to find somebody who knows how to do that. I don't know well, do I know how to do that? Yeah, I think I know how to do that.
Yeah, you just flip the tops off of the things,
Yeah,
undo the screws,
yeah.
just take the battery out,
All right. Well, I
film.
haven't done that before, but I have I have used a jumpers on mine, so I do know where that stuff is.
Yeah. See? Good.
I'm not a car guy. I drive a car, but that's about it. She decides to go back in, because that's a smart thing to do.
Yeah. Not walk back down the street and, there's no cell phones. So she doesn't flag anyone down for help. She doesn't do anything like that. Even though she's right next to the road, walking distance, because it's right there. We hear cars sometimes.
Hmm.
And no, just go back into the dilapidated house, skeleton house.
It's weird. It's a weird house. I think it's supposed to be under construction, but at the same time, they kind of make it look like it's been abandoned because
Yeah.
she finds an open book on a table, and there are a couple of pictures of her on the book. I don't know what this book is about or what it signifies. It's some sort of history book.
It's the yearbook.
Is it? Because it,
It's a senior yearbook, I think. It's
oh, it didn't look like it.
yeah, and then she what did she find? Oh, she found a pile of the blank invitations. The
Right.
bulk
Yeah.
purchased invitations, that you buy in a box at the Hallmark store.
Right.
And yeah, so obviously the person who's been there is the one that sent her the invitation, and then I guess clicks in her head. I'm still not
Well,
sure if she's realized it's fake.
I was completely distracted by the fact that she put her sunglasses down on the table, and they put what looks like I think it's supposed to be bird shit all over the table. So like there's all this white bird
Yeah.
shit on the table and on the ground, and she put her sunglasses in the bird shit and then she put them back on. She picked them back up and put them back on. That's yucky. Oh,
Ew.
look at
Yeah.
look at where you're putting your things. That's bird shit.
Maybe
Oh,
it's a Nebraska thing. I don't know.
maybe it's lucky. If you find a pile of bird shit, put your glasses down in it. When you put them back on, you'll have good luck for a year.
That
Nebraska.
needs to be a bumper sticker.
Brianna is then captured by the clown man, and he puts a devil mask on her for no reason.
Okay. I love this mask.
It's a cool mask, but why?
It's the only thing I like about the movie, but it makes zero sense whatsoever.
Yeah. You can still hear people talk through a mask, so if it's supposed to shut her up or something like that, that didn't do a good job. I don't know.
Oh, oh, okay. Whenever we get to the end, I just came up with a theory about the double
Okay.
mask.
Then some other lady shows up. We don't know who she is or why she's there, but
Nope.
a long ass time is spent showing her arriving and driving up to the house. That's for sure. We see a
Yeah,
lot of this lady.
she definitely is not there for the reunion
Yeah.
because she and this is another thing that makes me wonder if Nebraska is under like a dome of permanent 1998 because she pulls a map out of the glove compartment. Like even back then I could print out MapQuest directions. But she's smarter than Brianna already
Mhm.
because she says this doesn't look right.
Yeah.
Yeah, no
I mean,
shit.
in 2014, we had a little GPS, like a little Garmin GPS that you could put on
Yes.
top of your dashboard and it would tell you where to go.
Yeah.
And these people are pulling maps out of dashboards and shit, or out of glove compartments.
I, yeah, I have to say this was probably filmed in like 2000 and based on the clothes too. It's like it's very
Yeah.
early 2000s-esque of this.
So whoever this lady is, we're never gonna find out because as soon as she gets out of the car, she gets stabbed up by the clown guy. End of that lady. She's done.
That's it. We don't know anything else about why she was there, what she was doing. No other part.
Meanwhile, Brianna is watching this through a window, wearing the devil mask, and she gets away very easily. Like I don't even know if he tied her up. I think he just like kind of left her in a room.
It's yeah. So it's almost like he tied her up with yarn and just like it's
Tied her
out.
up with the noose from Dead Dudes in the House, which is like shoelace.
Yes. Oh, Woo! Throwback.
Oh man.
Um, yeah, so she gets out of the restraints
Hmm.
and runs out of that, takes the mask off, runs out of the house. Doesn't go down the driveway to the
No,
road. No, she goes
yeah,
to a meadow.
she goes through a meadow, and the shape is slow walking after her. Um, I suspect that they just said, okay, do an impersonation of Michael Myers from 1981, or sorry,
Yep,
from 1979, and that's what he did. He just
yep,
slow
that's
walked
it.
like Mike Myers. Mike Myers. He was slow walking like Mike Myers, doing the dance up the Austin Powers at the beginning of Austin Powers.
Slowly.
Yeah, slowly.
Yes.
Slow walk, slow. I wrote slow, slow, slow in the uh,
Yeah.
the notes here because this goes on for a long time. She's running through the woods, through the meadows, through the hills, and he is just slowly plodding after her. Brianna
And
arrives at yeah, sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say she's not even running, she's walking also.
Yeah, I thought you yeah. She arrives at
Kind of
an
jogging.
eventually she arrives at what is either a new house under construction, a separate house, or she circled back to the same house.
I don't think it's the same house. To me, it looks like a large shed or maybe like
Hmm.
a
Okay,
barn type
interesting.
building,
Yeah.
wooden something, but I don't think it's a house because later we see her returning to the house.
Yeah, she does circle back to the house again. So unless she's
Yeah.
done three circles back to the house, because then she's back in the woods. Dude is still slow walking after her, and she does one of those Scooby-Doo shit, hiding behind a tree, where she's just kind of standing behind a tree like that, and he walks right past her. So apparently that does
Yes.
work. I didn't think it
Yes.
worked in real life, but it does. So
I mean, yeah, I mean, yeah, I'm thinking maybe his peripheral vision wasn't great because of the
yeah.
mask,
Either way, now
but
she's back. She's back at the main house again. She's back at that same house under construction. Decides to go back inside and just stands looking out a window while she is recaptured by the shithead.
God, I don't. Oh, but
Yeah,
there's a clue though. She
yeah.
finds the male half of the torn photo in the window.
Oh, I didn't even notice.
Yeah, so it's like the one she's looking out before clown guy hits her and she's knocked out.
Yeah,
It's like she finds the half of the photo from the beginning that she ripped and it's on the window. So she's probably like it's kind of like hopefully the
you'd
gears
think
are
it.
grinding.
If it were me, by that point, I would already have known who it was anyway. Just
I
from the way the
mean,
dude walks and the way the guy's body shape is and all that. Like if she was with this guy for a long time, she probably knows who that is.
you would think.
Yeah. It's not that extensive of a costume. It's just like a clown outfit.
Yeah, that's
With
it.
one of those, and it's not even a fancy mask. You people will have seen it if you're watching with the clips, but it's just one of those ones that gets strapped on with a piece of elastic, right?
Oh yeah, it's
Yeah.
very like buy from a drugstore in 1989
Yeah. If,
mask.
if you know what kind of haircut your ex has, you can tell from looking at him in this mask.
Yes.
Err.
Yep.
So anyway, she wakes up on the floor, and this time he didn't tie her up or anything. She's just on the floor. And then she sees him just standing around outside, and then I think he knocks her out again. I think she's out again because now she wakes up
Yeah.
and takes his mask off.
Yeah. So she wakes up, we find out Clown Man is her boyfriend.
Duh.
We knew that,
Yeah,
but
duh.
apparently she acted surprised
Yeah,
still. Um, he's like, "Oh, if no one can, if I can't have you, no one will," that whole cliche.
yeah.
Um, but then
Hmm.
she gets her revenge on him because she steals his machete and stabs him over and over and over, and we watch every single stab. It's like
Yeah,
12 times. Yeah.
we sure do. And it's very dark. And for part of this, Dustin has tried to go for a more cinematic shot of the two of them, and so he's gone
Yeah.
back a bit, and you can't hear a goddamn word they're saying because the camera is in the microphone, or the microphone's in the camera.
Yeah, no, there's no external mic.
So, she's done stabbing this guy. She figures, okay, everything's sorted. I'm all good. I'm gonna go back home now. She walks forever carrying a bloody machete through the hills, through the valleys, down the highway, through the neighborhoods, holding a bloody machete. It goes on for so long. The wind is so loud in the microphone.
Yes. Yes. And then all of a sudden she's at her house. So
Yeah.
she made it back, we're assuming covered in blood as well.
Yep. She stabbed
And
this guy a lot.
yes, it would
Mhm.
have spurted some.
Yeah.
And so she has the bloody machete. In Nebraska, maybe it's a thing. I've never been there, so I'm just assuming it's a totally different world. But she was just able to,
Yeah.
I'm assuming in a couple hours because the sun didn't change at all outside.
Hmm.
And she's back home. All right, cool.
I just realized for the next episode I have to bring my mic up. I don't have my mic up here. Hopefully everybody can hear me okay.
I mean, I can hear you.
That's good.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
At least one person has seen her too, because there's a guy mowing his lawn and you can hear
Yes.
it.
Yeah, it's definitely like a Sunday morning that
Yeah.
they're filming this, and she's just walking around with a machete.
Walking around with the machete, and then when she does get home, she just throws the machete beside the door. It's like "Meow," on the lawn.
That's it. She throws it outside like it's garbage, like it's
Yeah,
her cigarette,
yeah,
and then starts crying, and
yeah.
then it
Then
black.
3 weeks later, the SpongeBob thing. 3 weeks
Three
later.
3 weeks later. Yes. This is giving her nightmares. It's the only thing that makes sense in this film
Yeah,
because it would be a traumatizing event and you would have nightmares about it.
yep, for sure.
Um, but the nightmare is just dolls and blinking lamps.
And shots from and footage that was previously captured in the movie, but the colors are inverted.
That's it.
Yeah,
So we're rewatching parts of the movie already that just happened.
and it's way too long, like everything
Yes.
else.
Yep. Yep.
And it's so dark.
Mhm.
Uh, Mom calls and informs Brianna that they've never found the body of the guy, but
Yes.
he's probably dead, even though they've never found his body. And I think they named that woman too that got killed. Or no, it was her friend, not the woman who got killed at the house. It was they never found the body of her friend that,
Right.
yeah, she's missing.
It's like,
There's not a
okay.
lot that does come back because the next probably 10 minutes of this movie is Brianna walking around a f***ing park.
Oh my God. So, yeah. Oh, but we forgot that she's see where she actually foreshadowed an event that didn't make sense later with her mom because she's saying that she's just going to stay home and hand out candy and watch movies
Oh,
to her
right.
mom,
Yeah.
which we watch in full later.
Yeah.
But she's like, "Oh, I don't like leaving the house. I'm uncomfortable. I'm scared. I'm traumatized, mom." But then she goes and leaves and by herself and walks through a park for a long time.
Yeah. It's a very, very long time. It goes on for ages.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And what were you gonna say?
Oh, I was just gonna say, and then she just goes back home. Like it's like a
Yeah.
butterfly garden kind of place,
Yeah.
and
I think so.
it's nice. I mean, I'd walk through it.
Yeah. Yeah. I wouldn't dawdle like Brianna did, but I'd
Uh,
take a look.
it was a long time. Yeah, it was a long time.
But this is all punctuated by Clown Guy waking up in a basement somewhere. So he is woken up now from, I guess he's been in a coma since he was stabbed 1,000 times, but he survived anyway. And this is him just waking up and taking inventory of his wounds, I guess.
Yeah, so she was just like with
Yeah.
the machete, just like stabbing over and over again, but he has like two bandages on his chest
Maybe she missed a bunch of times. She was like, oh no, oh no, oh no,
into the
got
floor.
him. Oh, got
Yes.
him. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, terrible.
maybe.
But now the event that was foreshadowed comes to be. She takes place. Brianna carves her pumpkin, and she's watching Night of the Living Dead, which means we're watching Night of the Living Dead too, except we're just listening to it for now.
Yeah, we watched the entire process of the jack-o'-lantern
Yep.
making.
Hmm.
And watching Night of the Living Dead, and she's just there waiting for trick-or-treaters, even though she has no porch light on to signify that she's handing out candy, which really annoyed me.
Yeah. And then we get to watch her make a whole sandwich and eat the whole sandwich.
Oh my God. So so she's just in the kitchen getting bread, getting mayonnaise, getting ham, making this sandwich all
Getting
the
chips.
while. Yeah, oh, and the chips.
Yeah.
She cuts sandwiches diagonally, which I approve of.
Okay.
And all the while, right in her side vision is the window where her ex is standing in the clown mask,
Yeah.
watching her.
Do you cut your sandwiches diagonally?
Yeah,
I don't cut my sandwiches, period. And my wife says that I'm some sort of savage because I don't cut my sandwiches.
it's because you're a man.
Does Jeff not cut his sandwiches?
I don't know. I don't think so. But he has a
No?
big
Okay.
mouth, so he takes like 3 bites and it's gone. So that's why.
I just could use that extra second to do something else that I like, I guess. The extra second of cutting the sandwich. It's all
That makes
about
sense.
resources, time resources, right?
Efficiency, yes. Yep.
Uh, Someone keeps knocking on the door and running away, and it's very dark.
Yeah, that's it. So he just stands there watching a kitchen window. There's knocks on the door. You think it's a ding dong ditch because it's
Yeah.
Halloween.
Uh-huh.
Um, but apparently it looks like it's in the middle of the night. It looks like it's midnight outside because it's pitch black.
Yeah.
I don't know how she could see anyone out there anyway, if it was children pulling pranks. Um, but then we show that all of a sudden there is a light. I guess they were like, oh, well, maybe we should turn a light on while we film this. And so they did it. Another knock, no one there. Then we
Hmm.
switch to Dustin's artistic side with the POV of the boyfriend. And he goes to the back door and it's unlocked because that's what you do. You leave the back door of a house unlocked after you've been almost murdered and
Yeah.
traumatized and you don't want to leave the house.
And they
So,
never found the body of the
right,
guy. Yeah.
right. You just leave them unlocked. It's fine. It's Nebraska. Nothing happens. And he goes into the house and turns off the electricity. So she likes burning candles. That's another thing. She
Yeah.
really likes having candles burning. So she takes one of them, goes into the basement, flips the breaker back on. That's it. There
Yeah.
was no reason for her to go into the basement because it's not like the ex is in there waiting to grab her to come into the when she comes into the basement.
Right.
He
But
wasn't luring her.
yeah, and that would have made sense.
Right.
Hmm.
But no, she goes back up into the house. And then he comes up the basement stairs and gets a knife from the kitchen. So he didn't even bring one of his knives with
No, he
him.
didn't. He didn't bring a knife, and he was waiting there downstairs with her and just did nothing.
He was right
Maybe he was.
there. He could have grabbed her like under the stairs, grabbed her legs or,
Yeah.
something.
Maybe he was peeing. Like because he had to pee, and they're like, "Oh, I wasn't expecting her to come down so fast. I was taking a leak, and I wasn't ready. So now I'm gonna have to come up the stairs and knife her."
Oh, maybe. Yeah, he didn't expect her to already have a candle lit.
Yeah, he thought
So,
he had time, but he
yeah,
didn't. Oh well.
that's a bummer.
Um, there's a bit of a back and forth. There's a bit of a him trying to find her and her hiding in a crawl space sort of thing. But then she stabs her. She stabs him. So she thinks she's got him again. It's not
And
a very
then,
decisive stab though. To think that you've ended the whole thing
yes.
with like a stab to the shoulder or something like that. He's done. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, so she stabs him. He's on the ground in like her bedroom or something.
Yeah.
She does not run out of the house. She sits in the door frame.
With your back to him. Never turn your back
Yeah.
on a ninja.
And then it turns into a complete fucking ripoff that made me mad
Yeah.
why he's called the shape. And so he slowly like gets up and tries to get her,
Yep.
you know, like in Halloween.
Yep.
And um then he just stabs her in the stomach.
And that's the end. It's not a happy ending, folks, but it does have an ending, which is more than I can say about some of his other movies. This
Yes.
one did have an ending. I wrote the end, you, Dustin. And
Yep.
then we
Yep.
get the slowest of slow roll credits because they're always
I,
so slow.
oh my God. I I barely saw them moving.
Yeah. And apparently the horror host came back at the end. I missed it the first time. I went back and rewatched it when I made these notes, and she didn't say anything important at all. It was just like
No.
I hope you had fun watching the movie.
Bye. Drive
Bye.
safe.
Bye, it's
And
me, Grindhouse Ghoulia.
but then after she talks at the end and tell everyone bye, there's another set of credits for that segment.
Yeah. So it
So
was
there's
added after.
more credits.
Hmm.
And
Which
then
lends
that's it.
credence to the fact that this movie was initially released and then, for whatever reason, had to be re-released with some sort of wraparound on it. It's
Yes.
very odd. I would love to know the reasoning behind that, but I suspect we'll never know the truth.
No. No one's going to talk to us about this. Okay, with the amount of filler and just walking around and doing random chores and tasks in these Dustin films, I decided that it would be good to start tracking the filler. And for this film, I tracked walking around, lying down, and food preparation slash eating. For percentages in the total runtime, including credits, I included the credits because that's what the runtime is.
Yep.
Walking around is 62% of the film.
Wow.
Lying down is 17%, and food preparation and eating is 21%. In the entire film, filler is 35%.
Wow. That's not a whole
Yeah.
lot of story, friends. There's not a whole lot of action going on.
Nope, not at all.
Oh dear. And I suspect that it's only going to get worse. But we'll have
Yes.
to see to find out.
We'll see.
Yeah. So, what would you rate this movie out of 10, would you say? Honest assessment.
Yeah, because we don't have to do 10 out of 10. Um, I think, and this is me being honest,
Yeah.
strictly the only thing I liked in it
Hmm.
was the devil mask. That's literally the only thing I liked about this movie. So because of that, I'm going to give it a 2 out of 10.
All right. So, what was the thing that you were going to say about the devil mask?
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. So my thing is that Dustin's trying to be deep.
Okay.
So I think the boyfriend gave her the devil mask because she's a demon for breaking up with him.
Oh, maybe. Maybe. Hmm.
Or they found it on sale. Either way.
Or they thought it looked cool. Yeah. And
I
it was
mean,
on sale.
yeah,
Yeah. It was at the
yeah.
discount store that they go to in Horn Dog's Beach Party. And they
Yes.
found it there. Yeah.
Yes.
So this movie was very frustrating to watch. It is, I don't understand how he still does the same things that he did now. Still does the same things now that he did in 2014. It's been 12 years. And I suspect that this movie was actually filmed before then. And he still is pulling a lot of the same tricks and a lot of the same stunts. I don't understand why or how this is a continued behavior and nothing is learned. But what's up?
I think I know why.
Okay, why?
Awards.
Oh, okay. Yeah. We're gonna just start delving into those awards soon.
It
I don't.
works for
Yeah,
him.
yeah.
So why change?
Uh, this movie, unlike some of his other movies, actually had an ending. So I would have given it a 2 out of 10, but I'm giving it a 3. And a 3 is what I gave it when I assessed this one a few weeks ago online. Uh,
Yeah.
it's frustrating. It's dark. There are sound issues, not as egregious as sometimes, but some of them. But there's an awful lot of walking around with no dialogue. Anyway, there's not a whole lot of dialogue in this movie.
No.
Um, there is so much filler, and filler is a continual problem in these movies.
Yeah.
Trying to fill the time to get to an hour, and it is something that Melanie's going to be tracking as we go, so that you can see how much filler goes into these movies. And other filmmakers, there are some other filmmakers that do this, but most filmmakers don't do this. Most filmmakers are trying to figure out what they need to cut to make their movies fit in an hour and a half or 2 hours because
Yep.
there's so much story they want to tell, not looking at uh, like a chicken wing of a story and then trying to turn it into something bigger. It just I've talked with people on my channel who operate like that, and it's not cool. I mean,
It's
if you're making
insulting.
$1, then that's fine. But anybody who's paying to watch this stuff, I feel sorry for. So honestly,
It's
Mhm.
yeah, I think it says that you think your audience won't notice.
Yeah,
And what is wrong with making short films?
yeah, make it short. Make it
Yeah,
short. Maybe they don't pay as much. I don't know. But if you don't have a product, don't you can't make a silk purse out of a sow's ear. Isn't that how it goes? Yeah.
I think so. Sounds right.
All right, folks. Thank you for joining us for the very first episode of the Dustbin. Bottom of the Barrel presents the Dustbin. We hope you enjoyed it. We will be making another episode very soon, and so probably in a few weeks you're going to be seeing us again doing another Dustbin episode. We have a lot of fun making these. We have a lot of fun researching them too. Um, we've got the Dirty D-tective over here. We've got Dork Infinity over here. We didn't change our names for this one, but it's the first
Nope.
one, so forgive us. We'll change it for the next one.
We'll figure it
Um,
out.
we'll figure it out. We're figuring it out as we go here, how to do this. So, but as always, you can subscribe to our channels. Melanie shares a channel with Jeff on YouTube. We're going to, if you click the subscribe button at the bottom of the screen, you can subscribe to both of our channels at the same time. It takes 2 seconds. It's very easy. You can catch all of the crazy stuff that we get up to on this channel and on their channel too. If they ever decide to put up another movie. Otherwise, you're just looking at videos of Jeff playing bass.
Yeah, we're talking about it. We're
All
trying to
right.
figure it out. We
Excellent.
want to. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. So, and please join us for the next one. It's lots of fun. We will see you soon. Goodbye.